What's up, you guys? It's Noah, and I like it. Yeah. Some of you people ask, like, what are the mental changes going on testosterone? And right now, I'm 2.5 months on testosterone, and I've noticed some mental changes. So why shouldn't I put this all on the internet? Because that's what I do. So these are the mental changes so far on testosterone. All right. So first of all, when people ask me, it tends to be like this. How are you feeling right now? Like, is it very, like, does it make you aggressive? And am I like, what? Have you seen me? No. It makes me very, very, very happy, actually, to be on testosterone. So that's the first thing that changed for me, like, just happiness and excitement, and I cannot describe it. It's just, in the beginning, it was such a weird feeling to be like, oh my god, testosterone is in my body, like, what's it gonna do? And now I'm just like, this is so chill. Like, oh, I looked in the mirror the other day. Like, I look in the mirror every fucking day, but I don't know, I was just like, oh my god, like, you're starting to get, like, really, really hot. Like, yeah, you're getting there. So that was cool. For me, I'm just happier and things start to fall into place. Like, how I view myself becomes more me, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's the first thing. I'm just very, very happy and excited. And then another thing that I noticed is that I cry less. And I've heard people talk about this before who are on testosterone. Like, I would watch something very, very, very sad. Like, the other day I was watching, like, a very sad video thingy about a trans guy, actually. And I felt tears coming, and normally I would start crying. But I felt it, like, I really felt the emotion, but the tears weren't there. And I was like, wow, I'm happy I'm still feeling it, because I was afraid actually that that would go away, but I'm still feeling it. I'm just not bawling my eyes out, so that's really chill. Because I hated crying. I hate crying. A few times per year it's alright, but like every time I got my period I would cry, and not because I got my period, but because I was just so emotionally like, oh my god, like, my life sucks. And then I'd be like, oh wait, I'm on my period, that's why. I did cry once though while being on testosterone, and it actually had to do with my period, because I thought that, so I started testosterone and I was late for my first period, so I was like, oh my god, I'm not gonna have my period again, I'm so happy. And then I was actually like at a transgender film festival, and then I was like, shit, I'm either really like sweaty or I'm, you know, having my period right now. And then I actually went to the bathroom, and there was just, yeah, it was a mess, and I was a mess because I was like, fuck, like, I feel like shit. I thought it would never happen to me again. So I went home and, yeah, I cried because I had my period. And at the same time, it felt kind of like reaffirming that, you know, being on testosterone is the right thing for me. Just because I had that reaction to it. Because so many people doubt you for going on testosterone or for being trans. So at one point, like, maybe I unconsciously started doubting myself, but then when I feel these kind of things, or when I hear my voice going up again, I'm like, I'm just like, no, no, no. It was also kind of reaffirming, which was actually quite nice, but at the same time it sucked, because, you know, period. Another thing that changed for me mentally is that before I started testosterone, I was very, like, about, like, misgendering. I know I was way more involved with my own gender identity, and I think that changed a bit while being on testosterone, because I pass more, basically, so I don't have to worry about that anymore, or barely. So I can let that go now. Like, I'm alright now, and I can just focus on other things as well. Because before, when I would, like, walk into a guy's bathroom, I would always be like, fuck, I'm trans. I'm trans. Like, you know, you get all these, like, when you're misgendered, like, it's a continuous reminder that you're trans. So now that I'm out and people assume that I'm a guy, I can, you know, that's like kind of like a relief for me, and also like I'm less involved with, you know, really focusing on my own gender identity, so I get space in my head to think about other things, like studying. Yeah, that's actually a really nice change for me. Just less worrying about being misgendered or getting into trouble for being trans. Anything else? The aggression question. No, I haven't noticed anything that has to do with aggression. I haven't been in a situation that I thought I could get aggressive, but not really, no. And I'll tell you when it happens or when it doesn't happen. I hope it doesn't happen. Yeah, that's actually all the changes, or all the mental changes I got. Okay, I could throw this one in, like sex drive, I guess. Is that a mental change? Yeah, that was really high in the beginning when I started testosterone. Like, oh my god, was that annoying. Another thing that changed is kind of like my sexuality, I guess. Like how I feel about guys right now. I'm also getting more sexually attracted to guys. I think I talked about this in my other video too. But that's an interesting change for sure. Because I was like only girls for like a long time. And now I'm like, oh, I'm interested in guys again. Like physically. I guess that makes me bi or pansexual. Well, I was already pansexual, so who the fuck cares? So those are all the mental changes so far. Yeah. I'm just like really happy. And people are also starting to notice, I see in the comments, which is very nice. That's all I want to share today. If you have any questions or video suggestions, then you can leave them down below or tell me on Instagram. I respond to everything. If you want to listen to the music that I listen to, then go over to Spotify. And you can follow my page on Facebook, but I'm not sure if any of you are on Facebook, apart from my mom. Hi mom, if you're watching. Or dad. Dad could also be watching if you figured out how to use YouTube. Kidding. Alright, so yeah, that's all. And hope you have a great week, and I'll see you all next time. Later.